Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Alexander-Arnold. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Barrios. Oh, they can break here. Played back in. Now it's some... He's got the shot away! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal gain their reward with an early goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria. Di Maria! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Portugal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Played out towards the right wing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Granada deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. No, he's just misjudged that one. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Thinks one through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gonzalo Villar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe! Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Haaland. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gonzalo Villar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the pass is intercepted. Granada finding their passes. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aim forwards. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Di Maria. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through there. Aimed beyond the defence.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
Gets his head to it! Oh, that was a And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Deftly done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pinches it off him. Di Maria. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. He's gone forward. There's the hit! Mbappe herring after the ball here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's tried one! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.550 espectadores.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid.
There's the shot!
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição. Substituição para Portugal.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Número 24.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Número 15. Número 94. Número 9.
Alexander-Arnold. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Gonzalo Villar.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Might want to be careful there.
Kimmich.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He could be in here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Talisca. Sima. And he gets rid in a hurry. Talisca. And it's hoisted clear.
Está a acontecer uma substituição. Substituição para Portugal. Número 11. Número 21. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22. Número 8. Villa.
Portugal have their third corner. And it's Mkhitaryan. Kimmich. Speculative strike. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
I think we're just about done here. Upamecano. Talisca. Sima.
Portugal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
We are into stoppage time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. Oh, that's a key interception. Moved on forwards.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's it. Portugal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baía is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Diaz has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Di Maria goes steaming forward. Picked out, and the finish! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's away! Fernando Torres. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Torres. Barrios. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Bakayoko, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Sunset.
Diaz really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 20 minutes is number 13, Davis.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Di Maria. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Diaz. Davis. Bakayoko. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, well played, well played. Di Maria tries a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 30 minutes
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And here's Torres. And the pass is intercepted. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. David Villa! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scorer.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
David Villa.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Diaz. And that could set him on his way. And Torres! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Diaz. He can run onto that. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
João Neves. And he's gone looking for safety. And they've got a throw. Diaz.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's very neat. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And Pablo Barrios. David Villa. And the half-time whistle goes. And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then...
He's had a hit! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, terrible pass. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Haaland, great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Can he put it away? Has another go! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
The attendance
Well,
for
that's
this
something
match
you don't
was
expect at a match like this,
72,306.
but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
David Villa. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Sansit. Coming on the field is number 11.
That is good pressure,
Phil
just
Foden.
hounded him off it. And here's Torres. Davis is charging up on the overlap. Now the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Substitution on the field. Number
We have got
18,
changes here from both
Messi.
sides, in fact.
Number 21, Luis Diaz. Coming on the field, number 15, Parla. Number 8, Freddie Ljungberg. Substitution in progress.
Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Engages and forces him off the ball. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Sima. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Is number 15.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. David Villa.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And here's Torres. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Talisca. Thuram! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Mbappe.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Big header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. And here's Foden. Oh, super ball!
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Mkhitaryan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Could move up a gear here. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's an excellent interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Quick announcement, it is now
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. João Neves wins the duel this time. That is a great pick out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diaz. David Villa.
Oh, really well played.
Can he put it away? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
And he was quick to react.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's...
Oh, what has happened here? Chooses to go back. Haaland. Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Portugal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Sunset. That's gone for a throw-in. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's found a way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Interesting ball. Haaland. Oh, that is... He's had a hit! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
After 24 minutes.
So we have our breakthrough.
Number 21.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Sane providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Sane. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Sane. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Sunset, distributed tidily. Mbappe. Shot could be on. Diaz! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's skewed away. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Chance! Well, there's the clearance. And here's the chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kimmich has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. David Villa. And here's Diaz. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. Chance to shoot now. Kimmich. David Villa.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through. Well timed, excellent interception. And now the breakaway. Upamecano cuts it out. Bakayoko. Haaland. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter.
And now the hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. That's it. And he'll shoot here! This time, surely! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Portugal after 49 minutes is...
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Sunset. He's tried one! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Kimmich goes short. No way through, so... he's given it away! And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here! João Neves. Sunset. Diaz. It's Davis. It's a sweet ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. David Villa. He's dealt with that really well.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic.
The attendance for this
Madsen.
match was
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
71,898.
Bakayoko is wide and looking to get onto this. Bayer catches it safely. Kimmich. Oh, this looks sharp. Diaz. He's gone forward. David Villa is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So the manager can make a change
Sane.
for the first time in the game
Number
here.
21, Luis Diaz. Number 17.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Sanchez.
Yeah, and what they've got to
Coming on the
realise,
field.
Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
14, Pedri. Number 5, Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, super ball! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe, and the shot! Fabian Ruiz, can he get it through? Davis charging forward, the ball at his feet, but they've got it again. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Sané.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. David Villa. That looks a good ball through. Sané, he's got away. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field, number 22, Fernando Torres. Number 24, Eduardo Camavinga.
Pablo Barrios. Vlahovic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. David Villa. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Portugal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. And here's Torres. Barrios. And no, that was never going to make it.
There will be
Sports
3
official
minutes
showing that there
added
will be
time.
3 minutes of added time. Torres finds himself offside. Pedri. Bruno Fernandes. Just eases him off the ball. And we're done. Portugal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot at goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Davis. Diaz. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Portugal do have a chance to counter here. And it's Sané. He's found a way through. And Sané! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sané actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that should get the job done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pablo Barrios. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Diaz really added the width there thanks to his width.
Tries a shot! Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Kimmich. Hoisted in. Van Dijk makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fernando Torres. And it's Messi. Back into the middle, passing nice and neat. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's there to get it away. Diaz. Cleared without hesitation. Haaland. Barrios. 30 minutes gone. And here's Sané. Pablo Barrios. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a decent clearance.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a goal kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There will be 1 minute
Sunset.
at a time.
Look at the space here. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Sunset very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Now it's Messi. David Villa. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the
Just a
state of
quick
it at the
request
break.
today for everybody
1-0.
to please kindly remove any
Reflections
cars
on the first
parked on the road
half?
outside the
A lead
stadium.
that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the second half gets underway. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Picked out brilliantly. And he's cut it out. Diaz. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diaz looking to penetrate opposition lines. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Danger averted for now. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's played into space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though... Haaland! Kimmich. So, what can they make of this? Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pablo Barrios. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bastoni. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bakayoko. Floated through. Sunset. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni deals with that comfortably.
The attendance for
Diaz.
this match was
That was good alertness.
70,987.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 63 minutes is number 19, Alexander.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
On the field,
Portugal are now
17,
luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
number
The turning of the
22,
screw comes to mind, Peter.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's
coming on the
fabulous.
field, number 11,
Foden
Phil
with a
Foden.
definite fell there.
Number 10, Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. Van Dijk. Haaland. Maatsen. João Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. Barrios. Mbappe. And Alexander-Arnold. He could be in here. Kimmich. Oh, there's a probing ball. Diaz. And it's Davis. No way through, so back it comes. He's going for goal! Oh, nearly.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field, number 14.
Quite squeezed that one through.
Number 24, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Van Dijk. Oh, what a mistake! Alexander-Arnold. Talisca. And it's Mkhitaryan. Bakayoko. Portugal can consider themselves just about safe now. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Kimmich. Mkhitaryan. Interesting ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Bastoni. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Foden. It's Camavinga. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe threads one in. David Villa! And that is the last effort of the game. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Talisca. Pablo Barrios. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Pablo Barrios unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Sané.
Freddie Ljungberg has to be one of the most versatile wingers we've ever seen, Peter. Whatever his role, he finds a route into the opposition's box, and he's an incessant worker.
He must then be remarkably fit.
That's really true. He's a specialist in making that elusive out-to-in run, which is so effective.
Davis. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Portugal appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, a delicate chip through. Haaland. For Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Plays a delicate ball. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ljungberg. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Mbappe. In with the challenge. That pass isn't the best. Barrios. João Neves. And now the breakaway. Some good work on the right flank here. Driving forward. And he's intervened well there. João Neves. João Neves. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Messi. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Ljungberg. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Haaland. And he's had a hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
No way through. Mbappe. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Barrios. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he cuts out the supply. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Haaland. That's good running with the ball. Is there any... Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Messi! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Has a
There will be
goal!
1 minute added time.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. Van Dijk. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the flag has stayed down. João Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just...
And the shot! He can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Haaland. Mbappe. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. It's a great ball. And it's hoisted clear. Kimmich, and that's another good win of the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Back into the middle. Now it's Haaland. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just eases him off the ball.
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Ljungberg! Sunset! It's anyone's ball now. Van Dijk gets it clear. Gently done. Sunset. Sunset!
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 15, Parla. Coming on the field.
Now there's a
Number
Foden!
22, Fernando Torres.
And he's there to belt it
Number
away.
11, Phil Foden.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Interesting ball. Talisca with the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 7, David Villa.
João Neves. And it's Davis. He's through here. Alexander-Arnold. Portugal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Barrios. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, they shouldn't be...
Oh, terrible pass. Here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their second
13,
corner of the game.
Alphonso Davies. Coming on the field is number 14, Pedri.
Van Dijk clears it away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Torres. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Two added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
For an information bulletin
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Haaland. He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Haaland. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way, he's got the shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Sunset is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Mbappe, spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pablo Barrios, he's had a shot! This their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland. Oh, good ball. And that's an errant pass. And he's there to get it away. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Sané fiddles it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Haaland. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Haaland.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Kimmich. And here's Haaland. That's tidy. And he has a go! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Keeper's ball. Ljungberg. Sunset. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Sunset gets it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich. Sunset. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Sané. He has found the way. Sané! Kimmich. It's a mighty effort! It's there! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal, after 43 minutes, is number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Barrios. Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
There will be 3
Clips it
minutes
so
added time.
gently. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Kimmich goes steaming forward. Played back in. Ljungberg! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
And we come
So
to you
there
now
was
with
the
a quick
first half.
request for
Well, give me a
support
moment to
from
get my
our
breath
World
back.
Charity Fund.
What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Portugal leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And we're off again. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And claimed it back swiftly. Kimmich. Kimmich running with the ball. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, taken with style! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 4, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Sané. Sané going full tilt down the left. He is through here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Portugal go into the lead. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Sansit. Coming on to replace him.
And here's
is
Haaland.
Number 11.
Haaland
Phil Foden.
unable to make it happen for all his good
The attendance
intentions.
for this match was 72,306.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Foden. Van Dijk. Bastoni. And it's Davis. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Quickly taken. Foden! Oh, here's a chance! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Foden. Now the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field is number 24, Eduardo Camavinga.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Haaland, chance! It's there! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
24, Erling Haaland.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 15, Parla. Coming on the field, number 7.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 14,
Portugal
Pedri.
take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Camavinga. And here's Haaland. He could be in here. Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, what a... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here?
That's good defensive concentration.
Ljungberg! In he goes again. They've done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
The goal
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
David Villa. David Villa. substitution in progress.
Portugal choosing to make the first change. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And he's cut it out. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, and he's through the middle. David Villa! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Very much into the last knockings. Oh, played right into his path.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Vlahovic at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Portugal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Kimmich. And that will be the final act. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Haaland! And one more try!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Haaland. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's anyone's ball now. He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Oh, there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vlahovic is onto it in a flash. He's had it taken off him. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's found a way past. Di Maria. Chance with the header! Goal! Portugal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Número 24.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come early. He's had a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 15 minutos de jogo.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Di Maria.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. They're urging him to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Dijk gets it clear. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Dink through. It's a goal kick. Haaland. Looking for the run. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Marcou para o Manchester United. Aos 22 minutos de jogo. O camisola. Número 8.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is a great pick out. Haaland! In he goes again. It's there. Manchester United are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ljungberg now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. Haaland. Crunching tackle. And the counter is on. And they're back on the ball again. Kimmich. Sunset. Sunset! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sunset actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Bakayoko. Good ball over the top. Sunset. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, played right into his path. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Succumbs to the pressure. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Davis. A real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, super find. And it's Di Maria. Kimmich. Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Davis attempts a clearance. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Haaland. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ljungberg. Di Maria. Di Maria goes on a run down the left wing. Vlahovic. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Muito obrigado pela vossa compreensão. Substituição para Portugal. Número 6.
Here we go again.
Para o seu lugar com
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vlahovic. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way through. Bastoni getting this one clear. And he's been shifted off it. Haaland. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Haaland. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's on his way! Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's got away! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
206 espectadores.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And he welcomes it in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vlahovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Upamecano, Talisca. Well-timed, excellent interception. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Ljungberg, Kimmich. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area. Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe looking to run onto it. Haaland. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Davis spots it and intercepts. Kimmich.
Pretty robust defending.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Portugal with this to level it up. Oh, that could cost them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 18.
Portugal have turned to their bench,
94.
and we're going to have
Número
a
4.
substitution.
Di Maria. Número 94. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
That's a nicely measured
Número
pass.
21. Número
There's a
9.
real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kimmich. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to snatch it back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is Sima. Now the finish! Goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Just eases him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Mkhitaryan. Threads one in. Sima. And a header! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Vivam de forma responsável.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And the finish! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Mbappe! João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Sunset. Davis looking to hit the byline here. Deftly away. Davis unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kane. Keeper's ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Haaland. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Quality ball. Can he spark a counter here? Davis. Sunset. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries to get it clear. Sunset. Sunset! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Sunset actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland powering forward here. Threads one in. João Neves can get it clear. Sané, he's got the shot away!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. Barrios. Pablo Barrios has been caught there, it's a foul. Sunset has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
That was travelling.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe!
Sané really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Davis got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's cut it out. Pablo Barrios. Mbappe. Can he put it away? He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Marcou para Portugal.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alexander-Arnold. Barrios. And Upamecano. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. Sunset. Manchester United are looking to break at pace.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's gone loose. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
Obrigado.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The second half then, just getting going. Ljungberg. Maatsen.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up...
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's definitely not his best. João Neves. Kimmich. And it's lofted through here. No, that's too long. Ljungberg. Kimmich. Fiddles it through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Sunset. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Este jogo teve
And
uma
he's quick to
assistência
get
de
it clear again.
987 espectadores. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Haaland, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Ljungberg! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, easy pickings there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Foden. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he cuts out the supply. And it's Sané. And he's managed to get free. Chance here to counter. Foden. Kimmich. Bakayoko. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Portugal are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Kimmich. Pablo Barrios! And that could come back to haunt them.
Pablo Barrios nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. David Villa clears it away. Out of play for a throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 6. Número 23.
Pablo Barrios.
Número 13.
Keep calm and carry
Número
on.
20.
That's the job in a nutshell
Fernando
now.
Torres.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Portugal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Alexander-Arnold. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bastoni cuts it out. Foden. Oh, they can break here. That's beautifully weighted. And he's had it nicked away.
Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's got away. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he's going to have his name taken.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 11.
So this to restore
Número
parity.
17. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22. Número 16.
Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Five minutes to add.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Fermin. Can he get away here? A real chance if he can get through. Van Dijk. Diaz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Caros espectadores.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Upamecano and Maatsen. Barrios. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Sané. Pablo Barrios.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk charging forward, the ball at his feet. Haaland. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Portugal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Gol de Portugal. Marcó en el minuto 16 el dorsal 6.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shifted it to the flank, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Joaquin Munoz. And smartly reclaimed. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that was very necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
5 minutes till the break.
Pretty robust defending.
Barrios. And he's in on goal. Bakayoko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Portugal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
El dorsal 11.
Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And now the breakaway. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Nice bit of trickery. Always hits one! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 53.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
He's had a hit! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the pass is intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe! Haaland! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barrios looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely aimed pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, easy pickings there. Passes short and sharp. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ball's gone out of play. Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Played out wide. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Upamecano is the guilty party there.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Marcó. En el
That
minuto
looks like a
83,
preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Cambio de jugadores.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That has been slung wide. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. 4 added minutes on the board. Torres goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's a key interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fernando Torres. Hits it first time! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. David Villa. Nedved. Oh, good ball. Nedved. Oh, smashing header. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nedved. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Messi. Now it's Owen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cafu. Beckenbauer. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer. Can he spark a counter here? Cafu does well to get it back. Driving on and making good progress. Tries to get it clear. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now the finish! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 18.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Nedved pinches it off him. Rincon. Nicely aimed pass. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Nedved. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the counter is on. And here's Owen. It's run loose here. Rincon. Oh, they can break here. Al Nassr heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Beckenbauer.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aguiluz. David Villa. Rincon. Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe chooses to go back, and it's Nedved. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Al Nassr sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the action is back on the way. It's a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Thuram. Owen is herring after that one. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Owen has found the net here, of course. Nedved. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. He has found the way through.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Owen touches it back. No luck with that dink over the top. Al Nassr in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Nedved. Oh, it's come loose. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. And it's played in here.
The attendance for this match
It's gone
was
out for a throw-in.
51,832.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could try cutting inside here. Thuram with the clearance. And they win it back again. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cafu, and he's gone backward here. And he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He's found the way through. And that should get the job done. Cafu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And they've been given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Messi. Played out to the right. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And he can't get it over the wall. They've got to be quick to recover this. João Cancelo gets into some space.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Number 17, Kaká. Substitution on the field. Number 4, Nedved. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field, Number 14, Palmer. Number 25, Darwin Núñez.
Al Nassr have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Kaká. There's the shot! Backward it goes. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, they've got it again. Kaká. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kaká.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That'll be a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
David Villa. Coming on the field is number 10, Beckham.
Rincon. Stood up well to him there.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's
added
Darwin.
time.
And the number on the board is 3. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. And he's in on goal. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Al Nassr breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Al Nassr leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. Al Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Al Nassr have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beckenbauer. Messi. For Owen. In with the challenge. And it's Owen. That's good running with the ball.
Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Opts to play it back. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. That pass has been well intercepted. 15 minutes till half-time. David Villa. Well, that's an excellent interception. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Pressing high and with purpose. He is through here. Chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control. Maldini. João Cancelo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's got away. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely aimed pass. He's got to be in here. He's had a hit! And again! It's fallen kindly here. Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
João Cancelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Always onto this. And we hit half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Al Nassr are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Out to the left it goes. Gets a good foot in there. Owen.
Al Nassr making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
He has found the way through. Cross goes in there. Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for the runner, and he's there to clear it. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Oh, can he get onto this? David Villa.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
El dorsal 21 será reemplazado por el dorsal 28.
La Coruña finding their passes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Good spot, he's seen the run. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Owen.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
No, that's been easily repelled. He won't be happy with that one. Al Nassr perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, important interception. And that has been knocked clear. And he's let fly. And how did he not make it 4?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 7.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? He scores! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Marcó.
Time for a change in personnel. Batistuta to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Al Nassr are having a ball here. Al Nassr are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free, and he's had it nicked away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That's tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it.
Can he put it away?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
La Coruña are looking to go forward now.
4 minutos de descuento.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Now this could be a... and the shot! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That is ended up in no man's land. Batistuta, that is a brilliant interception. And we're done. Al Nassr looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly... Bye.